Alright, what's up world? Welcome to another video in the beginner gardening series. You know me, Big City Gardener. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the gardening zone. What is your USDA zone and how to find it? So a long time ago, a bunch of people, they got together and they recorded the high temperatures and the low temperatures for multiple different cities across America. This was eventually repeated across the world, but right now we're just focusing right here. All right, so they located, like I said, the high temperatures and the low temperatures for a bunch of different cities, and then they drew on a map all the cities that fell within these same temperature ranges. Okay, now that is what they define the zone as, right? Your zone is defined by the high temperature and the low temperature, or the highest temperature and the lowest temperature recorded or averaged for your city. Now, why is this information important? Well, it's important for when you're growing certain crops or certain plants, trees, whatever it may be. Let's say, for example, we're talking about growing citrus trees. Now, citrus trees, they're only hardy down to a certain temperature, right? When it gets too cold, your citrus trees will all die. Why is that important, and how is that related to our USDA, or how is that related to our gardening zones, I should say? Well, if we know that, for example, some lemon trees or grapefruit trees, they're hardy down to 20 degrees, right? That's the lowest temperature they can withstand before they die. Well, if I check my zone and I see that, man, my lowest temperature gets to 0 degrees, 10 degrees, it gets lower than the 20 degrees, that should let you know that you're going to have to go through extra steps in order to keep this tree alive, or to keep these plants alive. All right. So your gardening zone is important because it helps kind of steer you in the right direction of mostly what fruit trees or what perennials you're able to plant and grow in your area. All right. So in order to find this information, you can go to the USDA website, or actually you can just click the link below in this video, or this little thing right here that tells you what's your USDA zone. You can click the links, type in your zip code, and it will tell you what your zone is. Down here in Houston, I happen to be zone 9. Oh, also you'll see that they might call it A or B. All right. A is related to the areas within your zone that experience temperatures a little bit lower than what zone B does. So there are people, again, out here in Houston, in Dallas is the same, zone 9, but they may be zone 9A, and down here in Houston, I'm zone 9B. Don't let the A and B throw you off. Don't let the A and B even fool you or mess with you. Just look for the number. If you're zone 9, look up information for zone 9. Now, why is this important? Well, these gardening zones were adopted by all of the big time greenhouse growers and plant growers in America, really in the world, okay? So, on all of the little tags for all of the plants that you buy at the nursery, you will see that they tell you what zones they're good for. Or if you go to buy certain fruit trees, you'll look and they'll tell you this is a tree that does well in zone 5 through 9 or 2 through whatever, okay? Basically, your gardening zone just helps you know what you can and cannot plant in your garden. Zone 9, so I'm not actually to grow something that I'm really interested in growing, which is rhubarb, okay? Because of my zone, we don't have cold enough temperatures in order to grow it. Don't mind that helicopter if you can hear it. So, again, your gardening zone will give you your high and your low temperatures. Cool? That's basically it. All right? This is just some beginner knowledge to get you started, so whenever you go to your nursery or wherever you go to buy your plants and you look at the tag, make sure that whatever you're planting matches your zone. All right? Because you could plant something that doesn't do well in your zone, or it's not built for your zone, and maybe it will make it 1 season, it may even make it 2 seasons. But then if the temperatures are not where they're supposed to be, or we'll go back to the citrus tree example. If I attempt to grow a lemon tree up in, let's say, somewhere like Minnesota, where the temperatures drop to minus whatever, the lemon tree is not going to survive or make it. So use this information whenever we go to look for fruit trees or flowers, perennials, annuals, anything that you're growing. I guarantee you when you look at that tag, it will talk about that gardening zone. So if you ever wondered what that zone was, what it meant, and how you use it, hopefully this video gave you some kind of information to just kind of let you know what the gardening zone is and what it's good for. As always, please like the video, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to find me. I'm at Big City Gardener on all social media platforms. As always, man, do what the shirt says. Just grow it. Y'all have a great day.